So do you love how Reaper functions and operates, but you just wish it looked like a different DAW, or you're just looking for a fresh look in using Reaper? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can make Reaper look like Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, and Cubase with just a few clicks. So we're going to get into our DAW here. By the way, if you want to download the themes I use in this video for Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, Reaper, you can download them in the description box down below, 100% free, and pick up those themes if you want to use them on your Reaper projects. Okay, so I'm in my DAW here. You can see I have the Pro Tools theme loaded, but let's go back to that default theme. This is what comes with Reaper, right? You're a little sick of this theme, a little bored, you want it to look like Pro Tools. I'll show you how to do this. One, download my themes in the description down below. Once you download them, they should be in your downloads folder here. And if you simply double click them like this, it'll actually pull them up and be added to your themes. So if you go to options, themes, and Reaper, you can see all of your Reaper themes there. You can see I have quite a few of them. To make it look like Pro Tools, I'm gonna pull up this one here and click the 12.5 Maui theme. You can see it looks exactly like Pro Tools. Minus a few things, but it's pretty freaking close. It's pretty inspiring for me. I was never inspired by that stock Reaper template, but this is very inspiring to me. If I go to Mixer, so let's go View, Mixer, you can see the different faders. They look basically like Pro Tools. And so if you want to feel like a pro using Reaper, you can absolutely do this. In terms of the meters, like if I were to play the tracks, for example, the meters on the Mixer, they basically look exactly like Pro Tools. You can see the top transport here has a very similar look there, and people are constantly updating these different themes and making them better to look like the newest versions of Pro Tools. But what about different DAWs? Let's go to themes here. Let's go Ableton. So now we have an Ableton look for our DAW. If we go to Mixer here, we can see we have an Ableton style mixer, and there's plenty of different variations of these on the Reaper Stash forum, which I'll show you where you can find even more themes. But it plays like Ableton. What you could even do is if you wanted to take an audio file, you wanted to take a plugin, for example, let me open a plugin here, a Reaper stock plugin. The stock EQ, theoretically, I could then dock certain plugins. I could dock my entire mixer down here. You could even dock individual plugins, files that you pull up. So it would function just like Ableton Live in a sense. So if you're coming from Ableton or you really like the look of it, it inspires you, that's what I would do there. I'm going to now undock my mixer. What about other DAWs we can explore here? Let's go options, themes. I also have a Cubase theme. So this one plays and looks like Cubase. And you've lost all sense of control. This one's really pretty, by the way. You can pull up the mixer here. I mean, that's basically what Cubase looks like. It's so crazy, the versatility of Reaper, that you can do this, right? You can come from another DAW, or you can make it look like your favorite mix engineer. One of the other themes I do enjoy also is the Logic template. So here's the Logic one, right? Almost just exactly like it. The transport, it's got the blue colors. So there's just a lot of variability here in terms of, creating your projects and using different kinds of templates. And you've lost all sense of control. The pan pots are in the same style. Yes, the plugins even kind of change depending on the theme you're using. So those are the different themes I have there. You can download those in the description box. My personal favorite theme is this Pro Tools 12.5 edit. I've been using this one for a while. People ask me about this all the time. Just looks inspiring, looks like the pros, but still functions like Reaper. I like the functionality of Reaper. I feel like it's a very easy DAW to learn. It doesn't have a lot of complicated processes. It makes sense to me. But where else can we go to get more themes? Well, we can go to the Reaper website actually here. If we go to stash.reaper.fm, tags, themes, you can find a ton of themes. There's hundreds, maybe even thousands of themes on this site. So if you don't like any of them I provided here, you can go find one that you like here. Click on it. You can look at it. People usually have some pictures here, and then you can just download them and start using them. You can even search for ones here. So for example, let's say you wanted a Pro Tools theme. You could just click the search button. It'll bring up a bunch of Pro Tools themes right here. And then you could download them right away and support the creators if you would like. People have done a ton of work on these. They're fairly functional at this point. I've downloaded quite a few of them. I've kind of settled on one that I do like, but you can go exploring for as many of these as you want. If we go back to the main screen, we can see we have themes that are not just DAW themes. So we have ones that are like Ableton, Cubase, Logic, Pro Tools, on and on it goes. There's even a Presonus 1 theme here. So if you're used to Presonus 1, you could download that one there. But also people have come up with custom themes that they think work well with Reaper or enhance Reaper to a degree. You can see a number of these themes here. If I go to the next page, also some people have even made their themes like analog consoles. So if I put console theme here, we've got a British console, we've got a custom console here. So if you want a console feel for your DAW, you could do that here as well. So there's so many options when using Reaper. So again, if you want to download any of these themes, go to the description box or go straight to the Reaper stash forum there, grab any themes that you like. But this is how I get my DAW to look like Pro Tools. People have asked me so many questions about this. So there you go. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any other questions about Reaper, mixing in Reaper, leave a comment down below. I also have a free guide called the Home Studio Toolbox, which gives you a bunch of free tools to help you create the best music in your DAW. So check that out there in the description as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.